Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make 3D crisscross in a box. And this is what it looks like. So I'll just show it in each angle. So the first thing you need to do is to cut out 9 rectangles that are each 8 grid units by 18 grid units for the dimensions. And you'll need 9 of these. So these are all of them. And on each rectangle, fold on every other vertical line. So I've marked them with a pen so that you can see them. So on all of these, fold along these lines. So once you've done that with all the rectangles, you're going to attach each end, so this end and this end together. And that will result in 9 tubes. So like this, and you're going to do that with all of them. Now you have the 9 tubes ready. Next, cut out 4 squares, each with dimensions 18 grid units. So each of these 4 squares is 18 grid units. And on 2 of them, cut out 6 small squares, each having dimensions of 2 grid units, and in these places, so 3 down, so you go 3 down from here, 3 this way, 1 square, 3 grid units this way, another square, 3 grid units this way, and another square. Then you go to the bottom, go up 3 squares, sideways 3 squares, 1 square here, 3 squares this way, another square here, 3 units this way, and another square here. And you're going to do that with 2 of them. So this one and this one. And on the other 2 squares, you're going to cut out 3 small squares that are also 2 grid units by 2 grid units, but it's 3 this time instead of 6. And they're going to be placed in the center in terms of vertically it's going to be in the center, so 8 grid units this way, 8 grid units this way, and just like before, 3 grid units make a square, 3 grid units make a square, 3 grid units make a square, and then there's 3 grid units here, so it's in the center. So you'll cut out those. So now you've got all 4 of the squares. And now what you're going to do is you're going to attach them together. So it'll look like this. This first. This, and then this. So we'll attach these 2 together, these 2, and then these 2 edges. So you have this. Now you're going to attach it all like this. So this is what it looks like when it's all attached. Now, I'm going to take one of our tubes that we made, and you're going to fit it through this square cutout and this square cutout. So like this. do the same with the bottom. The other side will do the same. So you get this, and we're going to do the same with these other two squares. And now we're going to do the same with these other squares. So these and these. Now cut out two squares that are both 24 grid units by 24 grid units. So like these, 24 grid units by 24 grid units. There are two of them. And in each of them, you're going to cut out a smaller square that is 18 grid units by 18 grid units. So I marked it with a pen to show where you're going to cut out. So you're going to do that with both of them. So you have your two squares now, and what you're going to do is you're going to attach it to this crisscross that we made. So this edge goes to attach to this edge, and this edge to this edge, and then this edge to this edge. So we've done one side of it, and now we're going to do the same to this top part with the other square. So we'll attach it just like the other side. So now we've attached our squares to this crisscross box, and the last step is to cut out 4 rectangles that are each 18 grid units by 24 grid units. So you're going to have 4 of these rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to attach them to these 2 squares. So, for example, you're going to attach like one edge attach this edge to this edge with tape, and then this edge with this edge here. So like this. So that's one side, and now the other edge. So like this. And you're gonna do the same thing with these edges and these, the other 3 squares. We've now attached all of our 4 squares to this crisscross box. And now the last step is to attach the 4 squares to each other. So their edges. So these 2 edges, these 2 edges, these 2 edges, and these 2 edges. Alright, so we've attached all the 4 squares together. So these squares here, and this is what it looks like when it's done. So from all angles, you can see. So this is what it's supposed to look like when it's done. So that's how you make 3D crisscross in a box. Bye for now.